What's up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video I want to talk about why you should be stacking silver at your own pace. Thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing because I have a lot of really awesome silver related content coming out. But let's talk about why you should be stacking silver at your own pace. That's extremely important as a silver stacker. And I do want to mention that I'm just another dude on YouTube. So I'm not a financial advisor, and take this for what it is. But right in front of you here, I do have 100 ounces of silver. We have tubes of 20 ounces. These are American Silver Eagles. We got 3 full tubes and a half tube. That gives me 70. And then these are all 5 ounces. So we got 75, 80, 85, 90. And then this is a 10 ounce bar here. My only Ingle hard bar that I own. And I absolutely love it. It's a toner and it's beautiful. Okay, so why should you be stacking silver at your own pace? Well, when you're first getting into silver stacking, maybe you did what I did and you got on YouTube and you just watched a ton of videos about it, and you see these channels doing these insane unboxings, and they're super fun to watch. And these people, the heavy stackers, they're buying full tubes at a time, or they're buying kilo bars or 100 ounce bars, maybe a whole monster box. They're stacking heavy and hard. And I want to remind you that you have no idea what their financial situation is. You don't know how much money they're bringing in every month. You don't know if they've already paid off their mortgage and they're coming up on retirement and they're hitting the precious metals super hard. You have no idea. So don't look at what they're doing and try and keep up with everyone else, but rather look at what you have coming in as far as money-wise and what you can afford to be stacking. So when I first started stacking silver, I was literally buying 1 ounce at a time. That's right, 1 ounce at a time. And I was buying them with just money that I got from returning soda cans, pop cans. We get 10 cents a can here in Oregon, so a lot of people know this. I've talked about how I first got into silver stacking, but I would take the cans down and return them for the money. And then I go to my local coin shop and I pick up an ounce of silver, and that's what I would stack for the week, or maybe for a couple weeks. It just depends on how many cans I was finding, right? And so, very, very modest beginnings for me as a silver stacker, but I was going at my own pace. I didn't have any extra money to be tapping into. All my money that I got from my job was going towards my bills, my mortgage. I have 3 kids, so 3 mouths to feed. And so I had pretty much no extra money, but I had to get creative because I wanted to get into silver stacking. And actually my original goal when I got into silver stacking was that I just wanted to acquire 40 ounces of silver. That's right, 40. And I achieved that fairly fast. That's just 2 tubes. This is 40 ounces right here. And now I'm able to stack silver much harder. And, I think that when you're first starting, you need to have modest expectations. Some people have more extra money than others. Maybe you have no kids and you just have a ton of extra money. That would be cool. They cost a lot of money. So those of us that have kids, we know a lot of money goes towards them, but they're awesome and a very good investment of your time and money for sure. Or maybe you've got a killer job and maybe you don't have any debt, credit card debt. You're literally paying money to owe money if you carry any sort of credit card debt. Or maybe you're like me and you had to take out loans for school and you have school loans that you need to pay back. And those take a long time to pay back, sometimes 10 years. Or maybe, you can make faster payments and pay them off sooner or whatnot. Or maybe you have a mortgage. I have a mortgage. A lot of people have a mortgage and they have one for 30 years or their whole life, or, however long it takes them to pay it off or whatnot. And so a lot of money goes towards that. So don't look at other channels and try and keep up with them. Figure out what's best for you, what a good pace for you as far as stacking silver goes, and do that. So set goals for yourself. You know, my goal for myself this year was to acquire 100 ounces of American Silver Eagles. I'm already up to 70, so I'm doing very good for the year. The year's not even half over yet. I think I'm going to hit it pretty soon here, and then I can start focusing on maybe stacking some other types of silver, maybe some constitutional, maybe picking up a little bit of gold, or I might just get more eagles. I'm not really sure yet, but set goals that are achievable for yourself. And the main thing I wanted to talk about in this video is just focus on what you can do, what's best for you. And I did want to mention too that some people will say if you have any sort of debt, then you're not a real silver stacker. Or they'll say that if you have anything more than just a mortgage, you're not a real silver stacker. And I absolutely disagree with that. I think that if you're buying silver and you understand how important it is to have tangible wealth you can actually hold in your hands, you know, money that no one can take from you, and maybe even no one knows that you have, that'd be really awesome. But, you know, this is real money, real wealth that you can hold, and it's very, very powerful. So if you understand that and you're buying silver, then I would say you're a silver stacker. Anyway, that was my main point I wanted to get across. Just stack at your own pace. I think that's extremely important. And I do want to say thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons, out.